5 assassins board a fast-moving bullet train to discover that their missions are linked. Ladybug Brad Pitt, an unlucky assassin, is determined to do his job peacefully after one too many jobs go wrong. Fate, on the other hand, has other plans. Ladybug's latest mission places him on a collision course with lethal adversaries from all over the world, all with connected, yet conflicting, objectives on the world's fastest train. In this non-stop thrill ride through modern-day Japan, the end of the line is only the beginning. After her usual contact, Carver is forced to call out due to illness. A former professional assassin codenamed Ladybug returns to work with a newly positive attitude. He is tasked by his handler, Mariah Beetle, to collect a briefcase aboard a bullet train traveling from Tokyo to Kyoto. Ladybug is unaware that 3 other killers are on board. Hitmen brothers Tangerine and Lemon, as well as the deceptively innocent schoolgirl the Prince. Tangerine and Lemon were hired by White Death, the leader of the world's largest crime syndicate, who had taken control of the Japanese underworld years before. The brothers are delivering both the kidnapped crime lord's son and the briefcase containing his $10 million ransom to Kyoto. After pushing his young son off a building, the prince summons another assassin, Yuichi Kimura, to the train. With an associate waiting to kill the boy at the hospital, the prince forces Kimura to cooperate with her plan, rigging the briefcase and Kimura's gun with explosives to kill White Death. Ladybug is forced to kill another assassin, the Wolf, who arrives seeking vengeance for the deaths of his wife and his entire cartel, who were poisoned at their wedding. When the brothers realize the briefcase is missing, they discover White Death's son has been poisoned. The prince convinces Tangerine that Ladybug is to blame, while Ladybug tries to negotiate with Lemon but is forced to subdue him. Ladybug encounters the Hornet, the poisoner who massacred his wedding and was hired to kill White Death's son. Ladybug is stabbed with a syringe of boomslang venom, but he also injects her, then saves himself with her only dose of anti-venom, and she dies. Ladybug tries to help Tangerine convince White Death's men that his son and the briefcase are safe, then kicks Tangerine off the train. Lemon, suspicious of Kimura and the prince, shoots Kimura but succumbs to a bottle of Ladybug drugged water and is shot by the prince. Tangerine returns to the train, finds his brother's body, and confronts the prince, but is fatally shot in a fight with Ladybug. The elder, Kimura's father, boards the train and reveals himself to be a former Yakuza lieutenant whose wife and clan were murdered during White Death's rise to power. He and Ladybug discover Kimura and Lemon still alive after ensuring his grandson's safety by assassinating the prince's associate, and they all prepare for the ambush that awaits them. Ladybug is met by White Death and his men when the train arrives in Kyoto. The prince, revealed to be White Death's disgruntled daughter, attempts to provoke him into firing Kimura's booby-trapped gun, but he instead informs her that she was never a part of his plan. The White Death reveals that he hired all of the assassins aboard the train in retaliation for his wife's murder. After Tangerine and Lemon massacred his men on the job in Bolivia, his wife was summoned to bail out their son and was murdered by Carver, who intended to assassinate her husband, and the Hornet poisoned the surgeon who was going to save his wife, ensuring her death by killing the one person who could have saved her. White Death arranged for all the assassins, including the Wolf and Ladybug, who unwittingly replaced Carver on the train to kill each other and his son, blaming the brothers, Carver, the Hornet, and his own son. Before White Death can kill Ladybug, the briefcase bomb goes off, knocking them both onto the train, which Lemon restarts. The elder fights White Death as the train speeds out of control, while Kimura and Ladybug fight off his henchmen. Lemon throws a thug from the train into the river below, causing the train to derail and crash into a nearby town. White Death has Ladybug at gunpoint. When Kimura's gun explodes, he kills himself while attempting to shoot Ladybug. The murderous prince confronts Ladybug, Kimura, and his father before being run over by Lemon driving a truck carrying tangerines. Ladybug, who has fully embraced a positive outlook on life, is rescued by Mariah,